She gon' make me feel twice. She bad, bad. She lit, lit. She poppin'. She thick.
Welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos. I ain't uploaded a video. Same thing, y'all. Told y'all I'm a busy college student. I get to them when I get to them. But I have not forgot about the video y'all did want, the one y'all requested, which was the video about my friend set me up. I have not forgot about the video. I just haven't had time to do it. I don't like my videos rushed. Like, I want to sit down, tell the full story as much as I can remember it, and like, I don't like skipping over bits and pieces. And then I gotta make sure I look good. I gotta make sure I don't look a hot mess getting on here, because y'all ain't finna be talking about me. But I'm finna get into the video. So this video, as like I already said, it's the time that my friend set me up. With this video, she didn't succeed in it. Let me just put that in there. She did not succeed in setting me up, clearly, you know, but I'm just gonna go ahead and tell y'all what happened. Okay, so I had a friend at the time. I'm just gonna give her a name. Her name is gonna be Katie. Okay, so me and Katie was really good friends. And one day in particular, I was riding with Katie. Didn't know where she was going, really. I know she said she was going over some friend's house. So, you know, I just rode with her because I was already with her. And we pulled up to the house, and it were male friends. That I didn't know. I thought she was talking about female friends. But, no, we pulled up to the house, and there were her male friends there. And one of the males there, I'm just going to give him a name of Mike. And you're going to see why he's important in this story. Very, very important. It was a lot of dudes there, but this particular dude named Mike, he got in a car in the backseat because Katie was driving. I was in the passenger seat, and she didn't get out the car or anything, go inside. We just stayed in the car. So it was like, they was like getting in the car, talking to her, getting out. You know, everybody was getting a little turn. So Mike got in the car, and he started flirting with me. Off the bat, I wasn't interested. He just wasn't my type. I don't like light-skinned dudes, you know, like, it just wasn't my type. He had pretty eyes. Like, I think his eyes was like green or something. I don't like dudes like that. But anyway, he was flirting with me, and you know, I just let him know, you know, I'm not really interested. He asked my number, and I did decline. But Katie took it upon herself to give him my number, even though I just declined right in front of her. He asked my number. I told him I don't want to give it to you, and Katie was like, "Oh, well, I give it to you then." Okay. So after she basically just said, "F me, you gonna get her number," he proceeded to text me. I already told you I'm not interested, so of course I'm not responding to the text. You know, you see what I'm getting here? He's not getting an answer. He's not getting the point of I'm not interested, or if he is getting it, he just don't care. I don't know, but he kept blowing up my phone or all of that, and I just never responded. So after, you know, we left, we went back to Katie's house, and like I said, he continued to text me. Katie asked me out the blue, "Is Mike texting you?" I said, "Yeah, he's been blowing up my phone, but I haven't been responding because I told you that I'm not interested, and you know, you did what you did. So I'm still, you know, I'm not gonna text him." So she basically begged me to talk to this dude. And the next decision I did, or that I made, was only because we was good friends at the time. And I didn't, like I said, only because we was friends. At least I thought we were friends, you know. So I told her, I said, "You know what? I don't like him." I said, "But this is your friend. You're, you know, preaching to me about how much he liked me, and you want us to talk and all of this." And basically, she just wanted me to give him a chance. So I told her I'd give him a week. I would give him a week. And in that week, if I still don't like him, stop texting me. Stop, you know, everything. I don't want any type of contact with you. So she was like, okay, Kayla, that's good. So I told Mike that, you know, but I just told y'all, I'm gonna give you a week. You know, I'll be fully open. As far as open, I mean, like, I will respond back. That's about it. But within that week, we talked on the phone. And this how y'all know I wasn't interested. Like, y'all know when y'all first talk to a dude, y'all be trying to be cute on FaceTime, like the first couple of times. No. Our very first FaceTime call, I had a bonnet on. Like, I did not care why I look on the phone with this man. Like, I'm just doing it because, like I said, I did it more for my friend more so than me. as you already know, I've told him I'm not interested. I don't know how many times, and he can take no for an answer. So I really did it, you know, for my friend. So I went home, we text each other, we, you know, talked on the phone, all of that. We didn't really talk about much. Like, our conversation was pretty much dry, in my opinion. I don't know if it's because I just get, like, turned off easily, or I'm just not. It takes a lot to impress me. I will admit that. I'm not easily, like, you can't just text me some sweet, heartfelt and sweet and think I'm gonna be head over. Like, I'm not that type. I'm not gonna be head over heels because of that. But I feel like he knew I was hard to impress. So he kept telling me stuff, like, materialistically what he can do for me. I got my own money. I don't need you to do anything for me. Like, I don't need your money. I don't need you. What can you do outside of that? Nothing really. He was somebody who can buy me this and that, take me this and there. I mean, we didn't even talk about much other than that. He still, at the end of the week, he didn't really know much about me. He didn't know much about me at all. He don't, as much as I knew about him, I didn't know nothing of him. He didn't know anything about me. And that right there, if you want to talk to me, why at the end of that week, you don't know anything about me, but I know everything about you? That means you were talking about yourself too much. But anyway, after that week, you know, I texted him and I told him, basically reiterate that, you know, I told you after a week, if I'm not interested, you know, we gonna stop, you know, communicating, text. The moment I told him that we're not gonna be talking anymore, it's like a light just flicked. Like, this switch just went off. He went from being so sweet, so, like, nice, to just, I don't know. Like, this man just switched up on me. Let me tell y'all what I mean. He continued to text my phone. Blow up my phone. By this time, he didn't have my Twitter. I wasn't responding to his text. So he went to Twitter. Blew up my Twitter. When I say blow up my Twitter, I mean, like, he was the type of dude, I wasn't responding in text. He gonna basically text me on Twitter. He was in my DMs, and he was actually on the timeline, my @name and my name, and, like, typing out what he wanted. You're not texting me, but like, just going full on, like, fatal attraction, basically. Keep in mind, within this week, I never met up with him. Nothing. I never met up with him, not once. Only time I met him was when my friend, he was in the backseat of my friend's car, and he wanted to get my number. Outside of that, I did not see him at all within that week. Everything was only through the phone, calling and texting. So he blew up my phone, blew up my Twitter. I ended up blocking him on both because I done told you to stop blowing up my phone, and you continue to do it. Y'all, tell me why I get to work. Keep in mind, I never told this man where I work at. This is where Katie's gonna come into play. I'm at work. I get a text from Katie. I can tell it's not her. One, it's my friend. So I thought. I know how she texts. I know, you know how somebody text your phone? Like, say I get somebody else's phone and, like, text somebody else off their phone, and, like, it wasn't her. I knew it wasn't her. I'm not dumb, you know? So I already knew from the jump it wasn't her. It didn't really click in my head, oh, this is Mike texting me from Katie's phone. But I mean, it was kind of obvious. Like, basically, he ended up texting me from her phone. And Mike was texting me from Katie's phone. And at this point, I was pissed at Katie because she knows how I feel. You know, she knows I don't want to text him, and you keep basically giving him access to me. That's not something a real friend do. So after I basically went off on him, you know, when Katie texted me when it was really him, he proceeded to call my work number. Now, I'm not 100% sure because nothing has been said to me, but I never told this man where I work. Katie knew where I work. I knew he was at Katie at that moment. And yeah, basically what I feel like happened, Katie gave him my work number. Because how do you even know where I work at? I mean, like I said, it had never been said to me, oh yeah, Katie did this, or she admitted it, but it's common sense. You was with her, I'm ignoring you and going off on you while you texted me from Katie's phone. Right after that, you called my work number. My manager come in there, Kayla, it's on the phone for you. I knew it wasn't nobody in my family, because if it was something important, they would have called me on my phone. I pick up the phone. He calling me BITCHHOE. You better answer my phone. You better answer my text. Like, just going full on like crazy. So I hung up the phone. Didn't even say nothing. Just hung up the phone. Right before I hung up, he had said, if you don't text me back, I'm going to come into your job and I'm going to kill you. This man is threatening my life because I don't want to talk to you. So from this moment, I didn't block Katie's number. I did not block Katie's number because at the end of the day, I don't know why I didn't block her number. Y'all gotta realize I was young during this time. I should have. You know, I just told her straight up, you know, like, that was foul. You don't just stop giving this man access to me. You don't do stuff like that, you know. So I done went from this man blowing up my Twitter, not just my DMs on Twitter, but my actual Twitter feed, texting my phone nonstop, calling my phone nonstop, texting me from my friend's phone nonstop, calling my work number, threatening me on my work number. So after he threatened me, I don't take threats lightly. I don't care how playful you sound. I've never been the type to take a threat lightly. So after this happened, I don't have any brothers or sisters or nothing like that, but I had really close male friends. That was kind of like my brother, basically. So I was letting them know what was going on, you know. And it got to the point, you know, they're trying to keep track of me, making sure nothing's gonna happen to me, you know, texting me throughout the days. This man still texting, you know, all that other stuff. It just went so crazy. But I was scared to get off work today. I was scared because this man just said if I don't text him, you know, he's gonna go into my job. But anyway, after that happened, me and Katie were no longer friends. I ended up basically going off on her for that because once I sat down and thought about everything, it was really her fault. You're seeing this man, how he's acting. And when I brought to her attention how he was acting, the craziness, all she did was laugh it off. Oh, huh, it's no big deal. I don't know this man. This is your friend, okay? I would say talk. I texted him / talk to him for a week for you. And you knew this. He knew this. I'm very open. One thing about me, I'm very open. I'm never the type to just sit up and like sugarcoat anything. You're gonna know if I like you. You're gonna know if I don't like you. I'm bluntly honest. I'm one of those people. I am so bluntly honest. I will hurt your feelings and not even mean to. So for me to be as blunt as I was, and it was foul to me. But yes, me and her ended up falling out because of this. Because I thought about it. This man threatening my life and you laughing about it. You knew about this. He's threatening my life and you're laughing about it. What is so funny? You know, it was one of those situations. But long story short, nothing happened. He did attempt to blow up my phone every way possible. He was texting me from random numbers. I don't know who the numbers were. It wasn't Katie, because after a while I did end up blocking Katie after all of that happened. But it just stopped. If I could go back, I would definitely do a lot of things different. Like I said, I was young then. So, of course, you know, still growing up, still maturing. Of course, I've actually had that situation happen again with a stalker. Blowing up my phone, texting my phone, all of that. He claimed to be one of my fans. I don't even like saying I have fans, but that's what he claimed, to be one of my fans. And I ended up calling the police, you know. And I got that taken care of. But just don't take lightly to these threats. Don't take lightly to these dudes that want to be, I don't know. Don't take lightly to none of this. Pick better friends in y'all circle, because y'all friends can definitely get y'all cute. Like I said, I don't know if he's gonna do something for real, but for it to come out your mouth, I'm pretty sure it had to cross your mind. If it crossed your mind, you probably would if you were pushed enough. But that's about it for the story time, y'all. Like I said, my friend did attempt to set me up, possibly kill me, I don't know. But the reason I said she set me up is because after he threatened my life, I told her. Me and her talked, and I told her everything. She still wanted me to talk to him. Make it make sense. Does that not sound like somebody setting you up? You come to your friend, let her know, hey, the dude you wanted me to talk to, yeah, he's crazy. He's threatening to kill my life. And you're laughing about it. Katie's laughing about it, and then coming to me like, oh, he doesn't mean it. You need to still talk to him. Anyway, y'all, that's about it for the story. I do have one more story I'm going to do. This one, actually, my next one's going to be super, super long. Give y'all a heads up already, because there's 2 different incidences I'm going to talk about. And it's a whole lot of juicy stuff that happened that it's just gonna take a long time because there's a whole lot of details and a whole lot of history behind that. But the next video I'm gonna do is the time my friend liked my boyfriend, and it's gonna be 2 different stories about 2 different females. One of them like my boyfriend, the other one didn't, but you will see how they correspond when the story when I do the story. Like, comment, subscribe to your girl. Let me know what all y'all want to hear next. Y'all, I'm learning this YouTube algorithm stuff. Like, I'm seeing what videos y'all love the most, what videos y'all don't like so much. You know, I have a little YouTube app. I'm noticing y'all love pranks. Like, pranks is up there. Story times is up there as well too. It's mainly pranks and story times. I'm trying to stay on track with what y'all like, but of course I'm still going to do everything on my video for the people who do want to learn more about modeling, do want to hear more about my life, just, you know, talking, vlogging, whatever. I'm still gonna do everything, but if I focus a lot on pranks and story times, that's why, because it's getting the most love on my channel. But yes. Please forgive me.